of watching and waiting. But when the moment came, well, nobody saw. Traders and travelers hurried by, and life went on just like before, just like before. In all the clamor, just a new baby crying. One more poor family shut out in the cold. Nothing unusual, sad to say. Hasn't it always been this way? But nothing will ever be the same again. This night has changed everything. Nothing will ever be the same again since the night he came. So rare we recognize our history in the making. Meet angels unawares and pass on our way, blind to the moment of destiny, while precious years just slip away. And now the door is standing open before you, casting its light into the darkness around. Stop for a moment, step aside. Tonight could be your best day, and nothing will ever be the same again. This night could change everything. Nothing will ever be the same again since the night he came. The child is born, the son is king, and his kingdom of peace will never end. A child is born, a son is king, and his kingdom of peace will never end, never end. Nothing will ever be the same again. This night could change everything. Nothing will ever be the same again since the night he came. And nothing will ever be the same again. This night could change everything. Nothing will ever be the same again since the night he came.
We're nearly at New Year, the end of one and the beginning of another. It's just one day, but it carries such hope for some and fear for others. So as we step over this annual threshold, what do we need to leave behind or let go of? Are there things that we need to mend so that we begin a new year without baggage or unresolved hurt? And what can we look forward to? Not in terms of any resolutions, but of what God has in store for us. How can God use us to be a blessing to others? One of the lines of that carol, O Little Town of Bethlehem, talks about how the hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. It struck me that with Jesus we walk into a new year knowing that whatever we face, he is there for us. So as a reflection, I wanted to read a prayer. It's a prayer that was written some years ago by Billy Graham, and it seemed particularly apt, really, as we begin this new year together. Our Father and our God, as we stand at the beginning of this new year, we confess our need of your presence and your guidance as we face the future. We each have our hopes and expectations for the year that's ahead of us, but you alone know what it holds for us, and only you can give us the strength and the wisdom that we will need to meet its challenges. So help us to humbly put our hands into your hand and to trust you and to seek your will for our lives during this coming year. In the midst of life's uncertainties, in the days ahead, assure us of the certainty of your unchanging love. In the midst of life's inevitable disappointments and heartaches, help us to turn to you for stability and the comfort that we need. In the midst of life's temptations and the pull of our stubborn self-will, help us not to lose our way, but to have the courage to do what's right in your sight, regardless of the cost. And in the midst of our daily preoccupations and pursuits, open our eyes to the sorrows and injustices of our hurting world, and help us to respond with compassion and sacrifice to those who are friendless and in need. May our constant prayer be that of the ancient psalmist. Teach me, O Lord, to follow your decrees. Then I will keep them to the end.